course, we know the Messenger of Allah said that there's no virtue for the white person over the black, or the black over the white, or the Arab over the non-Arab, or the non-Arab over the Arab, except with taqwa, except with piety and righteousness. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Bilal Brown. I'm originally from Manchester, live in Oldham, 38 years of age, and I'm a convert to Islam. From my experience as a convert, I've had a good experience. To be honest with you, generally when I accepted Islam, people were very welcoming. The community is very welcoming. Obviously, you have one or two idiots, like you do in every community, in every religion. There's always one or two people may have racist tendencies. That's normal. But as a whole, by and large, the Muslim community welcomed me with open arms. But I think, the community is better than, it was in the past. I think it's better, than a lot of other communities. It's better than the white English community. You'll be welcomed more as a black Muslim in this community than the white English community. There have been incidences. I think it's more curiosity, or it's something new in the community, because our communities have been predominantly, South Central Asian communities. And then if somebody white accepts Islam, somebody black accepts Islam and comes into the mosque, then there may be an air of suspicion, or a bit of curiosity about the unknown, because they're not used to seeing that. Remember when I was a kid, just maybe a mile down the road, people calling me nigger, in broad daylight. So if we're going to complain about the Muslim community, let's take a step back and look at this, just being black, and in Britain, what the struggles we face in this community. But how we overcome it is by integrating, by dialogue, not by separating ourselves into ghettos and our own separate communities. We have Muslims coming from Africa, refugees coming from Africa, Arabs from all over the Muslim world. Now those barriers are starting to break down, and people are becoming more comfortable with seeing that plurality in the masajid. We need to highlight that, and it needs to be celebrated that we have such a rich history of Islam, in Africa, in China, in Central Asia, in Europe. We need to highlight this. So knowing our history is good. We have our own scholars, but we need to work with other scholars in the Muslim community. We don't need to be separatist, and not have our own. This is going to be a black Muslim mosque, a black Muslim community exclusive to the rest of the Muslim community. The Messenger of Allah said the Ummah is like a body. The entire Muslim nation is like a body. If one part of the body gets ill, then the other part of the body, feels that pain. So we always stick together. We should be promoting unity, not disunity, in our community. And the Messenger of Allah said the Muslim, the believer, to another believer is like a bunyan, and he intertwined his fingers like this. He says, "Yushaddu ba'dahu ba'da." They strengthen one another. They strengthen one another, regardless of their colour, regardless of their race, regardless of their nationality, regardless of their tribe. Keep the faith.